Hello and welcome to another update video about Ethereum. Yeah, Ethereum seems to be coming down now in this in a reset of the B wave, in this white wave count. There are two wave counts I'm observing. Ethereum is selling off quite strongly. Again, still weaker than Bitcoin. That shouldn't be a surprise. We talked about that. Here it shows 2.2% down today on TradingView at least, where Bitcoin is only down like 0.9%. So Bitcoin dominance is still high. The ETH BTC chart still going down. We can take a quick look at ETH BTC, but there is nothing really exciting to see there. So I remain focused on, or let's say my perspective still is that Ethereum remains weak. Ethereum has not started to outperform Bitcoin in this cycle. Maybe it won't even do that. The trend is still down. This is the 4-hour chart already. You see that the downtrend has been continuing. It's continuing, and there hasn't been any break of this red trend line. I would like to see that minimally to suggest that something more bullish is playing out, a break above this trend line. And what I also need to see is a move up in 5 waves. And we haven't done any of that, okay? So the overall focus remains here to the downside on the ETH BTC chart, and Ethereum itself is just weaker than Bitcoin, which means that if Bitcoin sells off, Ethereum will only sell off more. If Bitcoin goes up, Ethereum will go up less. Yeah? And if they go sideways, then, well, they both go sideways, but Ethereum might be a bit weaker than Bitcoin. So that's generally how it looks like. There are 2 support areas I'm watching. The first one is here, 4 Fibonacci levels. In the white scenario, which is a very, very protracted one, a very messy one. In this scenario, the support area is defined, one second. In this scenario, the support area is defined between 2,392 and 2,558. And this is the best case scenario in which we're dealing with a larger diagonal pattern, wave 1, wave 2. That was the wave 2 that bottomed early in August, and now we could be moving up in a 3rd wave, but it's an ABC structure. A wave, the B wave is still unfolding and formed a massive flat correction, and then we could get a C wave to the upside from there, but extremely messy. And all I can say is at the moment the trend is still down. There's no sign a low has formed, and let's say the Fibonacci support area is defined between 2,392 and 2,558. with additional levels at 2,509 and 2,460, and a break above the last swing high here on the ETH chart, 2,700, would be an indication that the low of sorts has formed. But yeah, it could be that we are moving down here in this B wave now, which could be like an A, B, C structure itself, the flat correction in wave B. In an alternative scenario, this is then the lower support area. So should the price not be able to hold 2,392, we could still explore if the yellow scenario is unfolding, which is slightly different. It indicates that the wave 1 didn't top here on the 6th of August, but instead topped here on the 14th of August. And we have a wave 1 to the upside and an A wave down, high B wave, C wave down, and then we can go up from there. In this case, the last reliable bullish support level I have available here is at 2,207 USD. That's what I'm tracking for Ethereum. Not much more to add. Weakness, so we are still moving down. I told you which level needs to be broken to the upside for an early indication a low is formed, and the support levels should be clear. Certainly all very corrective, this entire price action here. But if it's the white count, then see, because of the overshooting B wave, we might not even see the price necessarily go down too much more. But at the same time, there is no confirmation at this stage that a low is in. So I think for now the trend is down. Pay attention to that last swing high that I mentioned, around $2,700. For a possible indication that we are turning around and at least try to start wave C to the upside. That's the update about Ethereum. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.